Hi there and welcome to my channel. Thanks for being here. I hope you're ready for a general reading today. We are working with Denise Linn's The Sacred Forest Oracle, one of the spreads inside her oracle deck. I love this particular oracle deck, and this guidebook has been particularly good for some interesting spreads. This one is a 5-card spread and it's messages from your spirit guides. So this will be a general reading for the group here. And if you're looking for a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. So get settled and let's jump into it. Today we're using Tarot of the Mystical Moments by Katrin Wells Stein, and you may have seen these in my recent collection videos. If you haven't, you can go and watch those. But these are beautiful, beautiful cards. And yeah, if you want to know more about them, go and have a look at that particular reading. So what I have done is I have already shuffled these cards to prepare for this reading. What this messages from your spirit guides asks you to do, this is a method for getting spiritual advice from your guides. Now you can ask a question, however I haven't done that today and I have already shuffled the cards. What I have done is ask for general advice for the people watching. And the key to this spread, if you're trying this at home with your own set of oracle or tarot, is that you want to take a moment. So I'm going to get everybody to do this. So while we're doing this, I'll just get you to breathe all the way in through the nostrils, going down into your lower belly. Pause your breath and then exhale slowly all the way out again. We just want to detach from the day. We want to relax our bodies. And a couple more breaths in. Nice deep breaths in, pausing the breath and exhaling all the way out. Continue to do that for another breath. And what I want you to do while your eyes are closed is imagine that all your spiritual helpers are in this one place. They're with you, they're surrounding you, and they're ready to speak to you and guide you. And that is the key to what this spread is all about. Imagining that you're in the center of this wonderful council of spiritual messengers, guides, loved ones, ascended masters, whomever. And this is a powerful process to focus on your question. Again, like I said, if you have one, however, this is a general reading. And ask for blessings and guidance from all of your celestial helpers. And know that they are present while you're doing this reading. So we're doing this reading together. Taking a nice deep breath. Exhale through open mouth. And open your eyes when you're ready. Okay. So now together, now that we've called on all of our guides, what we're going to do is select our cards. Where am I going to put that? Over there. So we're going to select 5 cards. Our first card is a message from your higher self. So this represents you, and I am being drawn here. So that's our first card. Card 2 is a message from heavenly beings. And sometimes you might find that you're not sure which card it is. And look, take another deep breath and then scan through again and see where you're drawn. Message from earth spirits. So this is a very earthly message for everyone watching. And then card number 4 is message from your ancestors. And I actually feel like we're going to take 2 here. Yes, those 2. And then message from your future self. Oh, I like a future self. And we'll take this as the last card. So we have 6 cards, but we're going to place 2 in one position. Okay, so now we've got our 5 cards set up. Number 1 went in the middle, number 2 above, number 3 below, number 4 to the left, and 5 to the right. Our first card is the 5 of Swords. Wow. Okay, so this is a message from your higher self. This card represents you or the person for whom you're doing the reading for. So this is all of us. And we've got the 5 of Swords here. So the 5 of Swords is a card of loss, a card of feeling like, you've been really hurt. This could be a card of being bullied by someone or something. However, in this card in particular, the Five of Swords, she has taken out a piece of his heart. So the lady in red, you know, she's really drawing us. Red is about heart energy. It also can be about the base chakra. And she is hiding because she feels quite guilty. So not all of her is available here. She is hiding some of herself because she has torn out someone else's heart, probably to save herself, which are things we all do, right? We all, or not all of us, but often we might be on the defensive and we might go and do something to somebody else to make sure that it doesn't happen to us, or make sure that we don't get hurt. And you can see that this person has taken a piece of, they're crumbling, they've gone quite grey, and they've sort of faded out. And you can see that she's very constrained in her body. What she's wearing, she's got the big stock up to the throat chakra. And the only part of her that we can see, you know, clearly is her face. And so that draws us to her face. At the same time, she is holding a rose, which is a symbol of love and a symbol of peace, a white rose. I think a yellow rose is actually like surrender or peace. But anyway, a white rose is, you know, there is a peace and a serenity to a rose. However, she is choosing to hide part of herself with that rose. And I find that interesting, and I don't really know why we've got that happening just yet. But we're looking at a hurt situation here. And so your higher self is acknowledging the pain from whenever this is coming for you. This is pain from your heart at some point, pain that you felt someone was going to hurt you, so then you have hurt somebody else. I'm sure we can all identify with a moment of that. But this should actually relate to what you were thinking about, or something that you can relate to. Then we've got card number 2, the Empress, which is a beautiful, beautiful card here. And it shows the Empress with a baby in her belly. She has a crown. She looks rather sad in this picture. She sort of looks pensive or worried or something like that. Now, this card is so beautiful. It has all this wonderful... you know, she is a part of a flower. She is part of that process of birth and giving life to things, which I really love. Obviously, there's a baby in a womb here, or in almost like a nest. And then we have all these flowers and floral, I want to say a floral tribute almost. And this card is a number 3. So we've had a 5 and we've had a 3. And a 3 card, you know, it's about inclusion. It's about bringing other people into, and this is bringing other people into life. So this is a message from heavenly beings. This card represents what the heavenly beings want you to know. My take on that is that you're always being cared for, that you're always being looked after, even when it doesn't feel like that, you know, because she isn't the happiest of empresses that I've ever seen. But she's giving birth to new life, and that's part of the birthing process, isn't it, right? Things have to crumble away. We have to move on from situations to be able to birth new things. We have to be able to understand that things aren't meant to serve us indefinitely, and that to give life to something new in this process, we have to allow the process of, you know, of decay, of composition, of decomposition, all that sort of stuff, to bring out the new life that happens with this, the abundance that the Empress brings. So that's the message from the heavenly beings. It's an interesting one. And we've got number 3 down here, which is message from earth spirits. Now this card contains a message from the divine earth mother and from all your animal, plant, tree and stone allies. Now I feel like we've already really working with that earth energy. We've got the mind energy of the swords. We've got the Empress, which is very much that earth energy. And then we have a 4 card. So we had the 3 card, and then we've got the 4 card, and we've got it reversed. The 4 of Pentacles is a card of hanging on to things. It is a card of, you know, a stalemate almost, of not listening to, like, this feels like a very clear message, you know, that there has been some pain. The Empress is asking you to trust that your, you know, spirit guides around you. They're asking you to trust that this is a painful process, and the pain is leading you somewhere. The 4 of Pentacles is to let go, Don't hang on to this situation. Don't hang on to the pain. Don't lock yourself away. Don't shy away from the pain that this is causing you. You know, experience it, allow it. Don't use other substances or things like that to take your mind off it. Sit in it, which is very uncomfortable. I know that. And I can relate to all of these messages. But this is asking you, the earth element is connecting with that divine earth energy, that earth mother. So again, we're really working with the Empress. And again, we've got a female form, and she is, you know, looking at the home. So this is you, your home, your family, the very much the earthly side of the world. This could actually be your physical body almost as well. Or not almost, but for some people. And this is, you know, really connecting with perhaps the painful parts and letting them go. So this card is giving you the signal to let go, that you're safe to let go. All right, now we've got our fourth card. And our fourth card, you'll remember we've got two of these, which is great. Our fourth card is messages from your ancestors. This card is a powerful missive from those who are connected to you through your heritage. This card contains a message from, I'm getting very dry while I'm talking about this. So for some of you might be quite keen to hear this message. This card contains a message from your relations who are in spirit. They want to support you on your journey in life. And we know that they're always with us and that they're always connecting to us. Oh, wow. This is interesting. Okay, so remember we chose the two cards. So we've got the one card, the star. The star is all about hope and healing. Oh, when I think about this in a celestial way, it's that idea that, you know, you are being watched over by angels, absolutely, by healing angels as well. You know, that not only is your family and loved ones watching what's happening here, but they see what's happening. But I like how all of these, and I know there's only two people here, but they're both going forward. They're going into the future. They're saying, yes, look what's happened. This isn't great. Obviously, the Five of Pentacles is a card of more loss, you know. This could be financial loss. This could be feelings of being abandoned, being separated from people, not feeling heard, not feeling seen, very much still working with this card here. And your ancestors are saying, yes, we see this. You know, they've got a window into your world. They are watching you at all times. We have a camellia flower here, so you might want to have a look up rose and camellia, see what those particular flowers mean spiritually. And again, just go with what you find and feel is right for you. But I love this window, the windows here, because windows are connections to our soul. You know, our eyes are called the windows of the soul. So we've got our windows to the soul here, and this is talking about laying your soul bare, you know, and also laying your soul to rest. These are the words that are just flowing by looking at all of you. And I like how that all the way up to the top of the chest, like a dress, is see-through. So it's like we're allowing ourselves to see our pain, you know, see it for real, and not to mask it, not to hide it. So, and this could even be a rose, another rose actually. And camellia and rose are from the same family. I don't know why I'm going on about the flowers, but obviously there's some importance there because there's spikes on this, on the branch. So it is actually still a rose. So we know that with a rose, there are thorns, but there is beauty. And so this is that idea that from something that's quite painful, and I've got they're the roots. I like that actually. I really like that, especially as it's a pentacle card. We've got the roots coming down, and it's this signifying, because we've got a lot of earth energy here, is that we can still grow our roots. We can still be very, very strong, even when we've been hurt. If we open up and allow ourselves, you know, all the light from the star to shine into all the cracks and the crevices and the windows, and we know that we've got being supported by our guides, by our ancestors who are in spirit, and all these wonderful divine beings. I really, really love that. I love the hope that the star brings to this particular point. and that our ancestors are bringing all this wonderful hope that we are going to heal, that we are going to move on, that they see our pain, they acknowledge it. And that's really helpful, you know, having our pain acknowledged by other people, even if they are from, you know, even if they're in spirit. It's a really nice message. And our final card is messages from your future self. So this is a part of you, or, you know, this is you in the future. This card contains a message from who you are to become in the future. If only we could go back to our younger self and give that being advice and guidance based on what we've learned. This is that opportunity to have a look. And we've got the King of Pentacles. Oh man, that is beautiful. Love all the yellow solar plexus, yellow self-esteem, self-worth, self-belief, all of those things, which is so great. Like we've gone from these really negative Pentacles cards, you know, the pain that we've been suffering, this, you know, wanting to hold on to the pain, perhaps because, you know, maybe that person hadn't acknowledged our pain, the person that we were still hurting, you know, like now I'm being drawn back to that spiritual idea that we're all one, that if we're still trying to hurt somebody else, that we're still hurting ourselves, which is, you know, I need to hear this today, very much so, because, you know, when we're here on this plane, this physical plane, this is the earthly, you know, pleasures and the earthly needs, that we are still thinking in an earthly way, even though we are dealing with spiritual problems. And you might not think that your problems are based in spiritual laws or you know, the spiritual realm, but all the realms affect our physical. So the King of Pentacles is a wonderful card. This could be talking about your health. This could be speaking to you about feeling on top of the world. This could be speaking to you about really coming to grips with either physical health. Obviously there's a lot physical here, because otherwise I wouldn't be saying it over and over and over again. This could have to do with finances, home, career, investments, you know, all of those tangible, touching kind of things. But the other thing that I'm sort of really getting from this card is your growth, your personal growth in the future is so great. We're going from, you know, the lower end of the Pentacles. We've got the 4 and the 5, and we're getting to the King in the future. The King is the end of the Pentacles pack or suit. You know, he's learned all of the lessons, and he's coming out the other side. It's a she in this particular card, so she is coming out the other side. She's got all of her earthly possessions. She's got her community. She's got her house and the things that, you know, that she takes comfort from. And she's got her own sense of self, you know, like if you think about this card here, the house is indicative of our physical home, but it's also our body, our three-dimensional body is our absolute home that we need to love. And I like this card here because of its yellow. It really sort of talks to me about that self-esteem, self-worth. It's about us being safe enough in our body. So the base chakra again, and the Pentacles cards are all about the earthly stuff. So the trust center, our base chakra, and then our will center, our middle of our body, which is, you know, when we come to do things, instead of coming to do them for ourselves and the ego, we're then coming from, you know, a more altruistic place because we feel safe in our life. So I really, really like that for all of us. I like that. I love this future position. I've really enjoyed this reading for all of us. So just a reminder that this was from Denise Linn's Sacred Forest Oracle, and there are more videos done with the Sacred Forest Oracle. You'll see them, and there is also, like I said, my collection videos which will show you more examples of what these cards look like. and also the Tarot of the Mystical Moments, the ones we have been using. Got our 5-card spread, messages from your spirit guides, and I think this is a real winner. I've loved it. Why have I loved it? I like getting this different input from different spiritual sources, and I feel like that I feel like this acknowledged some of the things that have been going on in, I know, my life, but I believe that this will be for you as well. And feeling seen and feeling like you're being heard is a very powerful thing to be able to help you move forward, which is what this message is asking you to do. And I can't remember which way this goes. To move through pain and to know that you're being supported, helped, and by all of this wonderful spiritual celestial energy, and it helps you move into the future self that you're going to move into. So yeah, I absolutely love this. If you would like a private reading, please see a link in the description box. If you felt that this related for you, please comment in the comment section below. And if you like what I'm doing, please follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram. There is a pick a card every Friday that is totally free and just a free goodwill thing that I do. Thanks for being here today. I've really enjoyed this. I hope you have too. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.